Well, everyone, welcome back to another Clash Joy YouTube video. Last video, we were Clashless. Today, we are Clash Full. And I'm back with my Hog Furnace deck because apparently Furnace got a buff, question mark. Honestly, that could have been a while ago because I have not been really playing this game much. However, I had some dire news to share with you, so I had to make this video. First of all, I'm back on my Minecraft grind, and you could see that in my post because I was like, where the hell are turf wars? Apparently that's like an OG sort of thing. Didn't know that. And they like basically disbanded it. Very unfortunate. That was like the best mini game ever in Minecraft. But secondly, I must say, also, I'm live streaming. So I really haven't been that inactive if you were watching my live stream. Thirdly, what I have to say is I'm here to tell you the top 5 worst first date ideas. Okay, I've told you about the actual worst first date I've been on. Coincidentally enough, the idea for the first date was not bad. It was just me and the person did not vibe. You know, if you know, you know, you've seen that video. However, I have also told you the best first date ideas. Now I'm going to tell you the worst first date ideas because we want to set yourself up for success. And these ideas, for me personally, would not really work for a first date, and I'll tell you why. So, first of all, the first and most common, I'd say, is a movie date. Okay, a movie first date is a no. And this might vary a little bit on age range because, okay, let's say you're in middle school, maybe you're like halfway through high school or something. Maybe a movie date's kind of fine because at that point it's like, I don't know, you're kind of just dating to date, like you're in middle school, the relationship's not really real. But at a certain age, you actually want to know about the person that you're dating. And the first date is how you find out about that person. So you shouldn't go to a movie date because you're not going to speak to them. You are simply going to be near them if you're lucky. Great. I think I'll still be up though. Anyways, you'll be near them if you're lucky because personally, the movie theaters I go to, the seats are quite large. So even if you're trying to say, oh, you're not going to talk to the person, but at least you're breaking, you know, the touch barrier or whatever. I don't think you will be. I don't think you will be because the movie theaters I go to, you could fit 5 of me in a chair. So it's like, I'm kind of ways away from you, even on a movie date. So the caveat to this would be a movie and dinner date is acceptable. Maybe I should just fireball that. However, I would, because, you know, you're still getting to know the person and everything, but I would say that just make sure that the dinner's first because you don't want to go to a dinner after the movies. You go to the movies, you're probably hungry already. Then you're like eating junk food and drinking the soda and eating the popcorn. And you're probably tired after a 3-hour movie. The last thing you want to do, okay, now let me go like look presentable at a restaurant. No, like I want to go home and get in bed and go to sleep. So if you're going to do a movie date, make sure there is dinner beforehand. I'm just going to fireball that again. And so that is why I personally do not like movie dates, even though they're pretty common. Again, this is for a first date. Second date, third date, fourth date, whatever. It's totally different because you already know a little bit about the person. The entire idea of the date is not like, okay, let me get to know the basics. Okay, crap. I'm scared. Okay, this is going to be pretty far back. Log it. Nice. Okay. Put furnace down there. No, go back to the electro spirit. Frick. No, don't sell. Please don't sell. Okay, anyway, so the second worst idea is going to someone's home. I've discussed this a few times on my channel before. I don't care if you are Gordon Ramsay himself. You do not go to someone's home on a first date. Clash Royale actually wins a battle, question mark. Oh my God. Imagine I said that and I didn't win. How embarrassing would that have been? I don't care if you're Gordon Ramsay himself. You should not be going to someone's home on a first date. It's giving you're just trying to hook up with them. So if that's your vibe, then that's your vibe. But if you actually want to go out with them more than one time, don't invite them to your home on a first date. The first date should be out of your respective homes. Frick! I don't know what to do. Okay, I just sold. This entire battle is absolutely donezo because of that one move. Anyways, so if it's at your home, first of all, it adds way too much pressure because it feels like a hookup. And even if that's not your intention, that's how it's going to feel. Additionally, let's say you're in college, are your roommates there? And then your roommates are there and then it's awkward. Or if you're in high school, God forbid your family's there, meeting a family on a first date is like a little too much for me. And also, we have the fear of dying. And that's personally not a fear that I want to feel on a first date. Maybe that's someone's thing and they want to feel like that, but personally, I don't want to think that I'm going to die on a first date. So now this is different. If you're already friends with this person, you guys have been in the same friend group for a while, and you're now just advancing to like, okay, we're gonna be romantic or whatever. This is really like if you guys met on a dating app, or you met at the coffee shop, or you met wherever at the bar, and you don't know each other other than like that one interaction. It's not, I don't think it's appropriate or safe to go to someone's home on a first date. So, Valk in the middle of that. And okay, I'm gonna hog here too. Dual lane pressure. Anyways, that is my second worst first date idea. Now, the third one is in my best first date video, I said that an activity would be a good first date, right? Which I totally stand by still. However, I must clarify that the activity should not be too long. I'm talking about mini golf is good, bowling is good, the driving range is good. Now, maybe an entire golf course, not so good. You know, that's really long. And if this is your first time meeting, it can be extremely awkward. These next few date ideas, I really don't like because I hate feeling awkward. Feeling awkward is the reason that I hated first dates for a very long time. So I like to avoid the potentially awkward situations as much as I can. And having a really long first date, like a golf course, just doesn't work for me. Frick. Okay. Okay, it's on the tower. Great. However, probably the worst activity I could think of in this realm would be an amusement park. I'm thinking about Six Flags, okay? I'm thinking about Disney, God forbid. Now, even if you guys have season passes or something, the lines are atrociously long. It's going to be super hot out. You're going to become irritable most likely. And let's say you guys meet and it's super awkward. Oh, too bad. You guys are stuck in an hour-long line together to get on one ride, okay? And now you have nothing to talk about. Well, now you're just staring at each other. So that's why, any sort of amusement park or super long activity should be avoided, because that can create an awkward situation if you guys don't get along. Sometimes you show up on a first date and you literally know within 10 minutes, this person's not for me, but now you're there and you're stuck on the date. So frick, I'm just gonna have to literally fireball it. I think I can actually, I don't think I can win this. I don't think so, guys. It's just delusions. It's just a delusional state. Yes, he didn't do the ability. So I can log this. Nice. Frick. Okay. That should hopefully die. Maybe. Okay. Fireball that. Oh my God. Another win. Clash Royale is literally undefeated in this one video. So now, another worst first date idea is a super long and expensive dinner. Now this goes again to I like to avoid awkward situations, and a long and expensive dinner is so awkward. I emphasize expensive because first of all, it's a first date. Oh crap. You don't want to be spending like a bunch of money on a first date. Frick you. And also because if you go to a really nice restaurant, it is more likely that the dinner is going to take a long time. And let's say you show up and it's one of those dates where within the first like 20 minutes, this person's not for you. Too bad. Now you're stuck here for 3 hours for the entirety of this like 5-course meal. So you obviously want to avoid doing that. The better option would be if you're like, well, I want to go to like a nice place or something. Listen, you can go to like a nice place, or I'm going to insert a photo of like a normal place I would think is, and just sit at their bar. Okay. Clash Royale is not going to be undefeated in this video anymore. Just sit at the bar. It's so much easier. It's more casual. Also, if you go to super nice places, personally, I feel like some of them are so quiet that I feel like I'm breaking the rules while speaking or laughing. And that's not how you want to feel on a first date, because you want to speak and laugh, hopefully, if it's going well. So I'm going to literally insert a photo of a restaurant bar that I think would be like suitable for a first date. Not like a sports bar where it's super loud, you guys can't hear each other, a freaking club or something. Like obviously you want to speak to each other, where it's a nice restaurant, but it's not super fancy. It's just, you can wear jeans and a sweater, personally. So don't do a long, expensive dinner. Now, lastly, this one, Clash Julia really had to come to terms with over her years. I used to love a gym date. Okay, this one time, like a few years ago, someone took it a little far and he literally asked me to do like a Spartan or whatever for a first date. The thing where you like run and jump through the mud. I'm sorry. That's a little crazy even for me. Like I love being active and all, but that's a little insane. Um, but I used to love a gym date and my reasoning for that, oh frick. My reasoning for that is because I thought, oh, the gym's the best part of my day. I'm going anyways. I might as well like, save time and just do like a date at the gym. Because I can work out and like get stuff done as I'm on the date. Like how efficient. I just loved being so efficient. Yeah, unfortunately, I came to the realization that really was not a good option because it's like you guys are working out in like you're doing a set, then he's doing a set or she. Um and then you're like you want to listen to music and wear headphones but at the same time you're not, and then it's like if you're not really working out the same things or have the same exact routine, you're kind of just at the gym at the same time but again not really speaking and you can't really get to know each other really well. Another issue that I ran into was oh crap, I didn't even know the battle was over. I ran the fitness club at my school, and so when I went to my school gym, I was famous. No, I would get like, I would have a lot of friends. Like all of my friends were like gym friends. So I'd have people talking to me the entirety of my workout. So anyways, those are what I think are the worst first date ideas. I'd like to say I got an entirely new setup. I literally have an external keyboard, an external mouse. I have a standing desk. This, I can elevate it so I can stand. I'm going to open this for you because just, oh, thought it was gonna be something really good. I felt like it was calling my name. And I got another monitor. So I'll have to figure out how all that works, but I will be playing Minecraft live. Yeah, I have a survival world. And then also I was playing mini games the other day with Reese. So I'll probably do something like that on live as well. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and goodbye.